What's going on, Stats Crew? It's Mr. C here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a pie chart in Google Sheets. So let's get ready to do it. Alright, so what I'd like to do is go to the Technology Corner link and click that. We'll go to the very top folder, Module 2 Technology Corner. And the very first formula that's presented in here, I'm going to go ahead and highlight that, copy it. We'll go to Google Sheets. And in the formula bar, I'll go ahead and paste that and press enter. Now, according to my problem, I need 15 of these random numbers between 1 and 10. So I'll go ahead and drag the formula down to the 15th cell in column A. And there we have it. Go ahead and right click to copy the values. And I'm going to add a sheet 2. And in the first cell here, I'm going to right click and hover over Paste Special and select Paste Values Only. Alright, this guarantees that they won't change on us should we go to edit any other cell in this sheet. And as proof, if I go to that cell and press 2 and enter, they stay the same. Whereas if you went to sheet 1 to do the same thing, all the values are different. So let's go back to sheet 2. We'll get rid of that random value of 2. Now what we want to do is use Google Sheets to count how many number 1s we have in column A. And do keep in mind that any number 1 that you see represents a left-handed person, whereas anything else is a right-handed person. So with that, I'm going to go back to the Technology Corner, and I'm going to scroll down to where it says using COUNTIF in Sheets, and I'm going to select this first formula in that section. We'll copy it. And in the formula bar, we'll go ahead and paste it. And we're going to adjust the range. Our range is from cell A1 to A15. So I'll change 1,000 to 15. And I'm also going to change the criterion. If you leave it as a 3, this function will count how many 3s there are, but we want it to count how many 1s there are. So go ahead and press enter. And there you have it. It's also going to be helpful to know how many right-handers there are. Now, with the sample size, of 15, it's probably easy to tell there's going to be 14 right-handers. But when the sample size is significantly larger, it'll take quite a bit to count those out. Or if you know how many left-handers there are, ahead of time, you can always just do some basic subtraction. But anyway, I'd like to show you how you can use the software, no matter. I'll go back up to the function formula bar, right click and paste that COUNTIF function again. We'll change the range to A15. And over here, I'm going to delete the 3 and insert quotation marks, the greater than symbol. I'll type in the number 1 and end the quotation marks. So this formula is a little bit different than those that are coming after the first COUNTIF formula. This is one that's just a little more basic looking, but it does the same trick. Alright, this will count how many numbers there are in that list that are larger than 1. If you go ahead and press enter, we have 14. I'd like to go ahead and label that number 1 in column C. Just to tell us that that's a left-handed person. I guess left-hander. And the 14 is for a right-hander. Now for the pie chart, we'll go ahead and select 1 and 14 together. Go to Insert and select Chart. Mine automatically generated a pie chart, but if yours doesn't, you can select Chart Type and then select Pie Chart. And I'd like to go ahead and add a label to each of the 2 slices that we're seeing. So I'll go to where it says Add Label. I'll click this icon, and then I'm going to type the range C1 colon C2. Alright, that's where I typed in the labels. So press OK. And 6.7% of this sample were left-handed people. 93.3% were right-handed people. As for the analysis component, my recommendation would be to just keep track of the percentage of left-handed people that you're getting in each of the pie charts that you're generating, and then just sort of compare, what that percentage is heading to as it relates to the population proportion of 10%. All right, so hopefully this is enough to get you going with that problem. Of course, if you have any questions about anything that I did in this video, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.